Hello, this is Patricia Maroney, licensed esthetician and member of the Scientific Advisory Board here with Kyani. And today we're going to be having a really great discussion about something that must plague someone you know, if not yourself. I know I've experienced this. This is under eye circle day. So we're going to be talking all about the under eye circles, the causes of them, kind of a little tad on what we can do for them. And then in our next video, I'm going to be actually discussing a secret ingredient that our eye cream has in the Florist line that really helps with this issue. So let's talk about what it is. We kind of know what it looks like, but let's get to the underneath of what really causes it. So usually it's caused by blood pooling underneath the surface of the skin. And the pooling occurs when the blood vessels around the eyes constrict due to inflammation. And we know that inflammation is a big problem, and we never really think of it as specific areas that it's targeting, but the eye area is very delicate, very sensitive. And the darkness is also most noticeable in the morning, because that's when we've been sleeping for 8 hours, we're laying down, we have all that pooling going on and no circulation really to speak of. And there are things that we can do to help this. But let's talk about the top 6 things that cause this dark circle condition and appearance underneath our eyes. Allergies and congestion. We've known about allergies being an issue for a while. Congestion and sinuses, it's all right up in that same area. And when you're stuffed up back again to those blood vessels, they're going to be dilating. The vessels around the eye are dilating, causes that area around the eye to darken. So that's number 1, allergies and congestion. Number 2, sleep deprivation. As much as we don't like to have this occur, sometimes it does. Sometimes we're just having way too much fun and we don't want to go to sleep. Other times life is just so busy we don't have enough hours in a day. So no sleep equals high inflammation. And what we do on the outside and inside will definitely help with this. It makes it hard when you have these high levels of inflammation for your inflamed blood vessels to drain the blood from around the eyes. So let's try to always get our good 8 hours of sleep in. And then number 3, too much salt. Loading up on salt causes fluid retention. Not just around the eyes, but the whole body. We can tell when our rings are fitting a little bit too tight, can't get them off. We know because we have some puffiness around there, but this can also contribute to some of the darkening in the skin around the eye area. It can increase darkness and puffiness under the eyes, and sometimes even over the eyes. So we want to make sure we're not consuming too much salt. And then sadly, number 4, no pun intended, crying. And as we've talked here, not to add insult to that injury, but shedding tears increases the inflammation around the eyes too. So sometimes tears are really good, sometimes they're not. Either way, they're going to have a little bit of impact around that eye area, and it just takes some time for it to calm back down once the crying has stopped. But don't stop crying if it's a good release, then you really need it, or you have a really happy occasion, but hopefully not sad tears. It brings us to number 5, age. This is something that we're all facing. We're aging every single day. It is only a number, it is how you feel, but sometimes you can see it around the eyes, which is no fun. Because with age, our skin is thinning out, and the delicate area around the eyes is already very thin, and it will continue to thin over time. But what this does is the skin around the eye thins, making those blood vessels around the skin very much more visible. So we want to be promoting collagen and different things to that eye area. And we have a fabulous Florist eye cream, which I'm going to be touching on in the next video even more, but we do have to make sure we pay special attention to this area with the aging as a factor. And then number 6, hyperpigmentation. For those of you that want to know what that is, basically it's dark pigmentation on the skin. If we have hypo, it's light, and hyper is dark. So sometimes that's hereditary. So it can fluctuate with sun damage and things. You can get a little bit around the eye area, or different heredity conditions, trauma to the area. So sometimes it's not underneath the skin so much, but it's on the surface of the skin, and that would be called hyperpigmentation. And so where do we start when we're trying to solve this challenge of the darkness around the eyes? And I put down a couple of things here. We're going to be staying hydrated. That's going to also help with that too much salt in the system factor, so reducing that issue. And then a lot of this that we've gone over in this video, we're talking about circulation. So what do we need to do? We need to get moving. You know, waking up in the morning, getting yourself moving, whether that's going for a walk, going for a jog, doing some jumping jacks, getting to the gym, riding your bike, whatever it might be, get that blood flowing, get the circulation going the way it should, and help reduce that darkness and some puffiness and water retention under the eyes. And then Stay tuned. When the next video comes out, I'm going to be going over a key ingredient in the Flores Eye Cream, which is wonderful all in itself, but it is compounded in a beautiful formula. But we're going to highlight how this ingredient really can help with our condition of darkness under the eyes. So as always, I've enjoyed spending some time with you. I hope you learned really wonderful things, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.